Good morning, traders. This is Rick Majors here at Opteck.com. We're going to start our daily market briefing. Now, today, Thursday, really the usual day of great trading. We got a lot of events happening. So far tonight, we've had unemployment change. The Australian dollar came out. Unemployment rate, New Zealand dollar with the Royal Bank of New Zealand. All right, Governor Wheeler had a speech. Just to give you the update on the rates here quickly. This week so far, so everyone knows, we've had a lot of disappointments, a lot of upsets, but also a lot of promise come in, especially yesterday. We had a really great market, a lot of volatility, but also very steady trends. A lot of great trades went through yesterday. Today is expected to match that, especially, so we've got really high hopes for what's going to be happening. Now, from this morning up until 12:30 p.m. GMT time, you're going to have some pretty smooth sailing, so you've got a couple of hours to really just touch the patterns, go in and see how the trends are working out. It should be pretty smooth sailing for the remainder of the morning. 12:30 p.m. GMT, we're going to be looking at the Canadian dollar and the US dollar. The NHPI, not expected to be a huge mover, but it will have an impact, and the Canadian dollar could use a boost at this point, as it is slated to come out pretty positive. Australian dollar is already looking strong today, so AUD USDs for the core retail sales, if they come out negative, will be an amazing opportunity for people to trade on. Otherwise than that, as you can see, core retail sales are currently slated to go up to 0.2%. Forecast also for the retail sales in general are going to be from negative 0.4 to 0.3%. So a nice positive jump is forecasted there. If we just open up the folder here for a second and take a look at our schedule for the last couple of months, we've seen that on the overall it usually decides to go somewhat 2 and 2 with a little break in the middle. So we're looking for right now, I'll take that last no change that happened in January as a negative, and we should be expecting a positive result to come out now. Unemployment claims are set to actually rise. Now this one is a little bit disturbing. Unemployment claims are not supposed to really be going up this part or this segment in the United States plan for recovery. But we will see. The NFP was very good last week, which means that there was a lot of jobs created, so we could actually get a different rate entirely from what has been forecasted, which means we could end up with a very, very nice unemployment claims today. So we're looking at some really nice work for the dollar here. We could either end up with a very negative result, or we could end up with a very, very positive result. After that, coming up 2 p.m. GMT, you have business inventories and you have the federal government nomination hearings. That one, again, not too much of a mover, but still will give something interesting to the volatility. Natural gas storage, not something I'm going to be paying attention to, and the 30-year bond auction is a very, very small impact announcement, not something you even really need to keep an eye on. Federal budget balance, though, coming up at 6 p.m. GMT, will be worth watching. All right, federal budgets have been in the United States a big item of controversy in the last couple of years as the federal government tries to maintain its deficit and clear a little bit out of it every single year, trying to get themselves back on track. After that, 9:30 p.m. GMT, and this is for you guys who are staying up in late during the day or in the evening, especially depending where you are. We're looking at the Business NZ Manufacturing Index. After yesterday, with a slew of announcements that came out on the New Zealand dollar in terms of speeches, we're expecting that there's going to be some more strength in the New Zealand dollar. We're expecting that we're going to see some really good movements there. So once this index comes out, again, this is more of a speech, less than an announcement. But at the same time, you can see that there are ratings here. There's not even a forecast yet coming out. But what we should be seeing at this time is some moderate improvement, if not a little bit. It is a medium announcement, so don't expect big moves from it, but it's worth keeping an eye on. The JPY, now this is an interesting one. The monetary policy meeting minutes at 11:50 p.m. GMT. Now, again, this is for everybody staying up late, or if you're in Asia right now, get up early. The meeting minutes that are going to be coming from this. The Japanese yen in general has been in a bit of trouble lately due to some of the reforms done by the Bank of Japan. Their decisions in the last month or so have taken a bit of a turn for the worse in terms of the currency strength, and I'm sure that they're going to be counting on shoring it up at least a little bit to stabilize its downfall right now. So, in general, okay, coming up on a relatively quiet Friday, you have a lot to look for today. This is a really great day to put your trading time in, really invest that energy into getting the profit out now, whereas tomorrow will be a slower day. It's going to be a very eventful day. A lot of volatility in the market, a lot of great trends are going to be coming up, and it's going to be a very, very potential day for a lot of money to be made. Anyway, guys, that is the market briefing for today. My name is Rick Majors. Thanks so much for listening in. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. And be sure to tune in tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. GMT for our next market briefing. Thanks a lot and have a great trading day.